tell us more about why do you think China is the moment now? Why should investors start thinking about seizing China now? What is it that you're seeing specifically that you believe makes China the place that investors need to put in their portfolio to outperform?
Number one is pure asset allocation. Okay, the reason I say that is everybody is arguing about in 10 years time, in 20 years time, which would be the number one economy, which is the number two economy. I said, why do you need to argue? If I change the question slightly and say, which two countries will be the number one and number two economies in 10 years time? No argument. It's going to be the US and China. I don't care whether it's one or two. Number two, technology. Okay, this is not about competition. It's purely about the weight of data. Okay, the weight of data. If you think it's big data, then shouldn't you go to where the data is most abundant? That's where the machine learning will go fastest and all that. So that's the second technology thing. If you are going to invest in a company, wouldn't you go and visit the company? Number one. Wouldn't you go and do due diligence for yourself? Don't listen to the research analyst. Don't listen to the papers. Go kick the tires yourself. I'm asking you to do both things together, to be aggressive and careful. But I think China is like that. You need to be aggressively immersing, but be very careful before you actually deal. Just like, 19 years ago, I moved up there and took my time. And build it from there. And isn't that basically how you would look at a new asset class, a new emerging market, to do it systematically, but really got to go in there. To wrap everything back together, we are all investors here. And I have one, I would say, clarifying thought for people to think about China. Don't think about it as a country. Think about it as a company and analyze it just like you would on a company.